today. Let's get ready. You ready, Goody? Are you Sebastian? Are you ready, Butters? It is the last Friday of 2019. Can you believe it? That means it's Friday the 27th and it's 1:05 p.m. I've clearly not showered and it's been a freaking tough year, and I don't really want to talk about all the crazy things that have happened in this past year because it's just I get it, we all go through things, but I've been going through it and it's been tough. And last week was not good. Last week was not a good week. Even this week was a little tough. Christmas actually was nice because seeing people, seeing my friends, I spent time with my animals, which I love the most in the world, and my best friend and his family, and then I even saw my other really good friend and just talking. Oh, and then I saw my other best friend from San Francisco. So my three main besties, I guess, basically in 3 days, which is what I needed. Kella, Jared, and Evan, I love them so much. And for this month, gosh, it's just been so crazy. In the beginning of the month, my grandmother passed away. And it's literally the most heartbreaking thing in the world. And then dealing with it again, going to her house and seeing it empty, and it's just very hard seeing my grandmother's house empty. And it's you have so many memories there growing up, since I was born. So it's just hard. And that was really hard for me. And that's kind of why I'm in the state that I'm in, and I'm trying to move past it. I understand, you can't force yourself to not stop grieving, but I want to. I don't want to, and I don't mean it that way. I'm always gonna grieve for the people I lost. But the just overwhelmingness of it all, I guess, is what I'm saying. And the last time I was at my grandmother's house, which is hard to say, was the last time at my grandmother's house. I took a bunch of things from her yard because I couldn't get inside, and she had tons of little knickknacks and figurines everywhere, and tons of wind chimes and stuff. And so I put some all over around my property, and there's a hook by the by our shed, by where our cars would park, and I put the biggest wind chime that she had over there. And I was getting to the car the other day with Dustin and Butters, and the wind chime started blowing, and I was just kind of looking around because nothing else was blowing, and the wind chime was going, someone hit the little wind chime dong. And I was looking at all the plants around us because there's tons of trees, and our driveway is lined with passion fruit vines, and nothing was blowing. And it's just how is that moving if there's no wind? And I asked Dustin, did you hit that when you walked by? And it's no, why? And I'm look, it's moving and there's no wind. And it was the first time I left my house really since I even put it up. And it was just, I definitely think it was my grandmother. And you can think, if you don't believe that, you don't have to believe it, but it was crazy. And I just know she's with all my grandmas are with me, my grandpas, and this is, I have to go to the post office to pick up my grandmother's ashes. It hurts. And so this is why I'm trying to make this video, because I'm trying to start, I would like to see where I'm at in a month from now, if I can do this, because it's very hard to videotape yourself all the time and you know, people who vlog and videotape themselves all the time. Like, I love watching YouTubers. Some are like way more exciting than others. None of them are looking like this, and this is, I think that's maybe more important, because I don't freaking care if nobody watches this, but because this is for me, and I need something different. And that's literally why I'm started videotaping this, because like, I guess 40 minutes ago, I'll show you I guess I'm recording on my phone, so I can just show you my conversation with my best friend Jared, because I don't know how to do all that little fancy stuff where you put your little text up in your receipts. I wake up sending him the Pilates studio that I've gone to like 3 times this past month that I love. It's right down the street from me. They started their monthly unlimited membership, and I was waiting to see how much it cost, because monthly unlimited memberships to Pilates in Los Angeles is almost unheard of. And if there is one, they're so expensive. I've done Pilates before when I lived in Santa Monica. There is a studio that had like a beginner unlimited, and I did it and I fell in love with it. And maybe if I can figure out how to show receipts, I can put up what my body looked like when I was doing it. I think it was like 3 weeks in. I went almost every single day. I love Pilates. And like when I first started going, like you get so sore. And like even when I went this past month, like the first time I went, I was like, oh,
sorry, your teeth is not doing it. Sorry,
like I can feel like my abs just, it felt like they've been stretched. And then the next time I went, like literally my butt cheeks, just like the whole roundness of my butt, I could feel just, it got this full workout, and I love it so much. And it's 50 minutes and it's just this great workout that's really fun. I remember when I used to do Pilates in Santa Monica, people always like, because my anxiety was on another level back then, which is something that I've learned to control through therapy and yoga, which I've been doing the past like 2.5 years a lot, except for the past maybe month or so. Like I just literally have lost complete interest in going to yoga. And not that I don't love it, because I do love it. And there's some instructors that I really, really, really love. But sometimes you just need a change. So I just did it. That was what I did. I was like, do I want to do, I'm starting, this is it. It's $250 a month for unlimited yoga, which is literally unheard of in Los Angeles. And my best friend Jared goes to Pilates. No, sorry, did I say unlimited yoga? I mean unlimited Pilates. My best friend. So it's just such a nice place. And I was looking at the schedule, and it works more from my schedule with kinship. This is one of the issues I had in the morning, for mornings with them, because I always wanted to go to yoga in the morning. Their first class was at 6 a.m. and they're 75 minutes. And then the next class doesn't start until 8 or 8:30. And I can't, yeah, I think it's, I don't know what it is. There's like a weird gap between them, but just the way that it works, the 6 a.m. to like 8:30 gap, I can't go to an 8:30 class before work, because I'm usually leaving my house around 9:30 to get to the office. It doesn't really matter, because it just works my freaking schedule better. So yeah, I did it. I just started a new membership. My yoga membership actually ends in January, so I figured like, why not? Like I can use them both. Probably won't use yoga as much, and I wanted to document it. Today's not even day one, because tomorrow is. I've already been to this yoga studio, so it's not even like really day one, but this is what I'm wearing to my first day of yoga. Not yoga, gosh, Pilates. Okay, so these are my favorite thing in the world is a high-waisted yoga pant, because when you pull them down, this is what it looks like. This is the reality under the yoga pants. January 9th. I've gone to 4 Pilates classes this year. I've gone to 8 total. I went last year as well. And I'm gonna say I feel I can already see a little bit of difference. You can see right here. I'm definitely, I mean, it's sore, and I can see little cuts. I can see the difference in my back. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Just a little body check-in. So today is gonna be my 4th class this week. I've gone to a total of 13 classes this month. The beginning of the video, you can tell that I'm like pretty down, and I was very depressed about the passing of my grandmother, and I still am. Like, I still have very hard days. Pilates has helped me a lot mentally. I've definitely seen there's a clear difference in my body from the beginning of the year. Pull down the yoga pants for like the real tea of it all, and obviously like the yoga pants are gonna push some stuff. Well, it sucks it in, but yeah, just wanted to do a little update of like what I've been going through. I really love it. I really enjoy it. It just, I don't know this, but like mentally, I'm gonna say like when I started this, I was at 1 being the worst, 10 being great, like how good I'm feeling. I was probably, like I was at probably a 3. Like I went a couple days without showering in the month of December, and every day I get up, I shower. I still have the, like, how do people get up and do this every day? Existential dread. You know what I mean? You have this hyperpole. So good. Fantastic. This is just a little update, or a little mental update, body update. Today is February 23rd, and this is my final body check-in. This was supposed to be a month's worth thing. I mean, the video montage that I made is like a month's worth of footage. Oh, and I have filmed this ending. This is the 4th time. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do none of them were like a body check-in. I never did a final body check-in. I do have my before and after photos, which I'll post now. The photos I took for after were taken, I think like February 8th, and the beginning photos, my befores started, I took December 28th. But now it's been almost 2 months since I've started, so I think that's kind of interesting to see like the beginning of this video to where I'm at today on February 28th. I can like see in the mirror, I can actually like see my app. This is crazy because I feel like with all like the different lighting that you're in, and especially when you're pale, like you can't really see any of your definition. Oh, I filmed like this really cute taco montage that I want to play that I filmed before the first time I filmed this ending, and then like it was like kind of a little buzzy because I had this like coconut rum drink. So this is that. I just wanted to like do a final like check-in. The beginning of the video, it's like, it's really, I don't know, it's really hard for me to watch. Like when I watched it back, I was just like, oh my goodness, I was in such a bad place, because I think I say in the middle of the video that I was at like a 3 mentally, and now I feel so like, I don't dread getting out of bed every morning, which it hasn't been like that in a really long time. Like I could not get out of bed, like, or the idea of even getting out of bed and getting ready was, it was really hard. And it's nice now that like I started like, I was like 129, 130, which is, you know, pretty, the heaviest I've ever been. I'm 5'3". Pilates helps me grow half an inch. It's just, I feel so much better. And I think also I feel better because I like look better now and I can fit into all my clothes again. I didn't like, when I filmed the other endings, I was making it kind of like a weight loss journey, and then I realized it was more of like a mental health kind of thing. Like, you know, being able to film myself at a really low point and then seeing where I'm at now, like just lets me see my process of like where I'm at. And I've been just mentally like so, like I feel so much better. One thing that I love about going to Pilates is I feel like I'm making like friends too, and like I have this like nice little safe community of like women, and there's also men who go there too, but just the teachers and the owners, like it's so nice to have this like little safe place to like go and work out. Let's see, let's pull down the yoga pants too for a final yoga check-in. So I guess, yeah, you can definitely see it. I say that I was probably at a 3 in the beginning of this video. Like today I feel great. I'm probably like at an 8.5, 9, just because like I'm achy and I still have like a little anxiety, but like I'm like trying to accept the fact that I will always be an anxious person. But yeah, I guess that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making it, but yeah, if you liked it, you should give it a little thumbs up, leave a comment, because that would be fun to chat, subscribe because that's nice too, and like, what do you have to lose from it? Like, you don't lose anything from not subscribing to me, if that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. Okay, bye guys. Cool.